Pit lane speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
Hey guys, Rob here. Alright, so we're going to learn
Exit looks clear.
GT3 Mustang. I did not know it was wet conditions, and the Mustang right now has dry weather tires on it. So let's see if we can get around and back to the pits without too much havoc. Alright, let's get into it. And before I forget, let me ask you to please subscribe, like, comment, all that fun stuff if you enjoy my content. It's much appreciated. Thank you.
Seems to be raining in certain spots and not others, FYI.
So I did try to get a couple laps in before I started work, and I didn't realize iRacing was about to take the service down for maintenance, so I only got like a lap or two in at that time. So I figured after work I would try to get a couple laps in, see if I can get any progress with the track. In the morning when I tried it was a dry session, so I didn't think anything of it without checking the weather. Well, apparently the pit entrance was back where I spun out. Didn't realize it, so let's see. Let's try to get around again. I'm not gonna lie, I think my Fox Body Mustang has more grip in a rainstorm than this Mustang does on dry tires, and that's with my Fox Body being on a full drag slick with a little 3.5-inch front drag tire on the front as well. This thing is kind of hairy.
Track temperature is falling. It's now 16 Celsius. New fastest lap for Irvine, 139.3.
No true stealth, stay off the curbs, especially when going into a braking zone.
Black flag will need to pit to serve this penalty.
Good thing we're in the pits already then. So, yeah, I didn't realize the speed limit was that quick and didn't get on brakes fast enough. Oh well, it is what it is.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
I wish I could change tires that quick in real life on my real cars.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. That's a new fastest lap for Irvine, 138.9.
And so far on the wet tires, it still feels almost as slippery as it did on the dry tires. Thinking maybe they need to heat up, or maybe they really didn't change. I don't know. But yeah, the car just feels very, very, very loose and slidey and wants to not do well. Alright, so at this point, I think I'm just going to double check, make sure the wet tires are fitted to the car in the settings. I don't care about the garage being shown. It's a default setup. It's not like there's a Coach Dave or VRS setup on the car right now.
Index clear, don't cross the white line.
Whatever the default is. But at the same time, I don't know why it didn't record the overlay settings as it should have. In case you haven't noticed, I do have the driving line on. This is a new track for me. I've never driven this track on any other sim. It is available in Race Room. I don't remember ever racing on it in Race Room or even doing any laps in Race Room on it. So it's a learning curve, and you know, one of the things to do, use the driving line. It's there, use it. Use all the tools you have available to learn a new track. So in case you notice, the black box is moving on the bottom right corner. I'm actually going in to see if I could change traction control or throttle settings. There's some adjustments you can do to this car, but it appears that nothing is able to be changed because it's a fixed setup session. So I guess there's nothing I can do with it. I remember the other day at the other new track, in the rain, it allowed me to increase the traction control, and it allowed the change of the throttle mapping, which made the car a little bit better to drive in the wet. I still need to put a whole lot of laps into that new track, so that's another new track I need to spend some time on. The traction control wouldn't let me do a burnout with it. I was trying to do though. Figured why not? I already spun the car around, so let's do a little burnout. Show off some American muscle there. I tried something different. Obviously, it's not working because we're sliding into a guardrail. I figured since I was on the curbing, I would try to brake a little later, a little lighter, and yeah, that didn't work out.
Intake exit is clear. Don't cross the line. Fastest lap for Powell, 128.6.
think I'm finally figuring that corner out as we finally get through it without spinning out. Let's see, can we make this corner without spinning out? We're going off track. And we did, so I'm actually starting to get the hang of this car, I guess. And hopefully we can, you know, progress from here.
P2.
Oh, so I finally got a full lap in the wet.
126.
And, yeah, P2, it is what it is. P1 is actually right behind me right now. I struggle with turn 1 here. I need to figure it out. Part of it is I think that I need to change the field of view in the car, which I think I do later in the video. I don't remember if I did it in this or if I did it in the morning session or whatnot. But I'm going to pull over and let P1 by. I'm not going to hold that guy up. He's been flying. But, you know, I'm still learning the car. I'm still learning the track. And he seems to have figured it out.
Sector 2 is 3.2 seconds, off the pace.
I'm really starting to like the flow of this track with the elevation changes. Like the front half of the track is real technical and twisty. The second half of the track is really pretty flowy and not so technical, but higher speeds. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun track.
Fastest lap for Powell, 126.6. That's your quickest lap. You're now 9.7 seconds off the pace. That lap was a 136.3.
Yeah, with the elevation change right at T1, I can't tell where the apex of the corner is, so I have a hard time actually with turning. Usually I've been turning in too soon and getting off track because I'm basically inside the entire corner on the grass most of the time. But you know, we're learning it, we're getting better, and this is all about improvement. It's not about...
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Lap time. It's about getting consistent, getting to know the track, getting to know the flow.
Fastest lap for Powell, 124.8.
Why won't it let me do a damn burnout? Damn it, this car.
Mind these track limits, please, Rob. That's a new fastest lap for Powell on 23.5. Car in front has just done a 128.6. Sector 2 is 3.6 seconds off the pace.
On your left, clear to the left.
Don't delete this lap, you've cut the track. The track temperature's rising, it's now 21 Celsius. P5, good lap, that's your best in the session.
No, the fastest lap in this session, so the progress is there, we're progressing, we're making, doing better, we're learning the track, learning slow, learning you know, where to put the tires, where not to put the tires. But part of that too is also learning the GT3 Mustang and driving it in the wet weather. The sky doesn't look like it's raining terribly, but it is raining. It's a slight rain, it's a light rain, but the track is still wet, it is slippery. Some of you might be thinking, hey Rob, why are you spending all this time trying to learn this new car when you basically race GT4s? The reason being is this season I got my B license back, so I'm eligible to race in GT3 cars again, aside from just the Ferrari Fix Series. So I'm hoping to do a couple of GT3 races, maybe get back into
Sector 2 is 3.5 seconds off the pace.
Two better than the LMP3, but we'll see. So that's P1 that just passed us, and man, that dude is flying around this track with that AMG. Part of it too is I'm sure he's been driving that car for a while. Here we go, I'm spinning again. But yeah, he's probably been driving that car for a while. He's probably done a lot more races in the wet weather on iRacing than I have. So it really is a learning curve for me.
The track temperature is rising. It's now 25 Celsius. Sector 1 is 3.0 seconds.
On your left, clear left.
Sector 2 is 3.7 seconds off the pace. Watch the track limits, please Rob. Good lap, that's your quickest today. Sector 3 is 2.3 off the pace.
Nice, 131 lap time, nice. Yeah, so definitely learning the track, getting better. Little improvement. Lap after lap is what you need to grow and progress. Would I like to see faster lap times and more change? Yes. But is it going to happen right away? No. Honestly, I'm a slow learner. And knowing that is part of my issue. So I will spend a lot of time just trying to learn a track and do the best I can. One of the things
clear to the
I
left.
could do, but I don't, is to get into like a test session and just do lap after lap after lap and just hot lap a track by myself. I don't do that because it doesn't give me any real indication of where I stand against other competitors. Doing that in an official practice session like this allows me to see where other people are, and it gives me something to shoot towards for overall improvement.
Sector 2 is 5.1 seconds off the pace. The track temp's increasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
Part of me is thinking too that it might be time to put dry tires back on the car because the windshield seems to be fairly dry, and I'm not seeing any spray off the cars that pass me, so I'm wondering if I would benefit from dries.
P7, you're currently 10 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 2.5 off the pace.
On your right, clear to the right.
Don't invalidate this lap, track limits.
It might be.